The city of Fargo and the airport authority are parting ways. Currently, the city and Hector International Airport work together on information services, payroll, finances, and other human resources services. If the transition is approved, airport employees will no longer be city employees. The full transition is expected to happen by the end of the year. Little should change for those who use the airport to travel. If you haven't received your stimulus check yet, it may be on its way. Many of the payments in this round will be in the form of a paper check or prepaid debit card, along with some direct deposits into bank accounts. If you don't see an economic impact payment in your account by Wednesday, keep a close eye on the mail. You can check the Get My Payment tool at irs.gov to see if your payment has been scheduled. Tax season is in full swing. Some filers are able to total up coronavirus-related deductions this year. The IRS says PPE like masks, disinfectant, disposable gloves, and sanitizer could be added to the list of deductions for teachers. Tape, paint, or chalk that may have been used to outline social distancing also on the list. The number of applications submitted to U.S. colleges and universities surged this year compared to last. Because of the pandemic, many schools gave students more time to apply and even made it optional whether to submit the ACT and SAT scores. But will that change who gets in? Naomi Ruckham breaks it down.
Talk to most any high school senior and you'll probably hear a story like this one from Tessa Ransom.
The ACT was canceled 3 times and I was relocated out of state 3 hours away from my house.
That pushed the majority of colleges and universities to make standardized testing optional this year. And according to the most widely used college application website, Common App, what followed was 11% more college applications. Avery Schwartz applied to 12 with no test scores.
I saw that I could apply to higher level schools like Cornell and have them more focus on, they said they wouldn't penalize it at all.
Common App's Jenny Ricard says the pandemic shined a light on admission practices that may have been excluding students.
So many of them have changed their evaluation process. And I think as a result, they're going to learn a tremendous amount about other predictors of success.
Common App found large selective universities like Cornell and NYU had 17% more applications compared to last year, many coming from minority students who are often underrepresented. Common App also found fewer applications came from first-generation college students this year, likely because of the pandemic.
So those kids who are filling out and completing federal financial aid forms, that's down 9%, which is a pretty substantial chunk.
Yari Martinez's family has struggled financially this past year, but having the first-generation college student apply was a priority.
My family's always pushed me to continue doing school. Even if we're not financially okay, we can still help you out some way or another.
She applied to 4 colleges and so far has been accepted to 3.
Some students are still choosing to turn in test scores because they feel it will give them an edge. Many schools that went test optional this year have indicated they will stay test optional for a few years. At least one vaccine maker is ready to try their COVID vaccine on children. Up next, why they say it's critical to their protection plan.